In the heart of Paris, near the quiet banks of the Seine, there lived a young painter named Louise. Her tiny attic room overlooked the rooftops of Montmartre, where sunlight painted golden mornings and evenings shimmered with violet skies. She was poor, but her soul was rich with dreams. Louise loved a boy named Julien, a violinist who played in the streets near the Notre Dame Cathedral. Their lives were filled with little joys, cheap coffee, long walks along the river, and endless promises of a future together. But life in Paris was not always as romantic as it seemed. Julien fell ill with tuberculosis in the winter of 1932, when the city was gripped by cold and hunger. The music in his violin grew weaker, his hands trembling as he played, until one evening he could no longer lift the bow. Louise sold her paintings on the street, begging strangers for a few francs, trying to buy medicine and bread. But it was never enough. The doctor told her the truth. Julien's days were numbered. On his last night, as rain tapped softly on the window, Julien asked Louise to sit beside him. With a shaking hand, he gave her a folded letter. "Don't open it until spring," he whispered. "Promise me." The next morning, Paris awoke to church bells, and Louise's world fell silent. Julien was gone. Winter dragged on, cruel and endless. Louise stopped painting. Her brushes lay dry, her heart too heavy. She carried his violin case with her everywhere, though it held only silence. When spring finally came, the cherry blossoms bloomed across Paris. With trembling fingers, she opened the letter. Inside were just a few words, written in his fading hand. "If you are reading this, it means the flowers have returned. Please, live for me, paint the spring, and let me be part of every color." Tears fell onto the page, blurring the ink. That evening, for the first time since his death, Louise set up her easel by the Seine. With every brush stroke, she poured her grief, her love, her memory of Julien onto the canvas. People who passed by stopped to look. They said her painting carried a sadness so beautiful, it made them cry. And though Louise never truly healed, she kept her promise. Paris would forever see her paintings bloom in spring, every color carrying the echo of a violin that once sang by the cathedral.